Karibu sana kwenye channel kubwa Football Fans Clan. Hii ni channel ya pekee hapa Kenya ambayo inaangazia tu maoni ya mashabiki wa soka. Kama wewe ni mgeni ama ni kwa mara ya kwanza unatazama channel hii, na kuomba usubscribe, na pia tunakupa shukrani zetu kwa kuendelea kutazama. How is you, my brother?
I'm okay. I'm very much okay. We thank God. Yeah.
You've lost 1-0 to Manchester City. It has been long since Arsenal lost, but you're okay. Why?
We've lost 1-0, but how have we lost the game? I think that should be the question. How have we lost the game? I think it has just been a poor positioning. It was poor positioning from our goalkeeper. You look at how they scored. Grealish had the ball. Mangales and Tomiyasu had narrowed the post. So you expect that the keeper will move back to defend the other post. But he remained at the same position, making it easy for Grealish to play back to Ake. And there was a lot of space on the other side, which just made it very easy for them. Yeah.
Arsenal, we've seen them this season coming down from 1-0 to win the match, but you've lost this time. Why?
We've not been playing any other team, and looking at the match, it was evenly balanced. Given that Manchester City have a squad that is very experienced. Have a squad that is very experienced. You can't even differentiate between their first team and their second team. All the players are experienced. They know what to do when they go ahead. They know how to manage the ball, how to manage a team. They can even manage you with a 1-goal lead until they finish. And looking at it, Arsenal is not a team that is playing the counter-attack type of game like the likes of Brentford and Manchester United. So Arsenal wants to play ball, just right from the back to the attack. So that makes it easy, difficult scoring against Manchester City. But be it as it may, we've seen Arsenal has tried pushing with Martinelli a number of times, but it didn't materialize. But now looking at it this way, how did we lose this game? You look at it, in the second half, after Partey had left the pitch, we were like playing 10 men. Despite that, we also played less Vieira. So Vieira has been on the pitch for 90 minutes, but no much impact. I think his physique is a bit bad, apart from the shot he played and a few other things. He's always playing passes back. So that tells you, like, we still need the Smith Rowe to recover very fast, because we can have Smith Rowe who can still come into that position. He plays the ball that he pushes forward always, unlike Vieira who wants to play the ball back. Unlike Saka who tries to control the ball, he makes cut-ins. Vieira cannot even cut in. He can't even he can't even go past 1v1. 1v1 is difficult for him. He can't bring in a cross. He can only play a pass, a soft pass. So it makes it difficult. And playing that against a person like Ake, who was playing on that flank, it makes their work very easy. Now it means we are playing less because Ake can even push forward. Now Man City get the advantage against us in terms of numbers. Because if we are having Ake pushing forward and Vieira is not tracking back, even if he tracks back, he's not capable of regaining the ball, it becomes a problem. You look at a man like Lokonga. Lokonga, one or two instances he has played well, but most of the time he has been off the ball. His positioning is wanting. His tracking back is wanting. He cannot even close down angles. You look at it, now Shaka is forced, instead of playing more advanced, he has to play deep. Now, when Shaka plays deep, it means Manchester City are coming towards Arsenal in numbers. Now they have the numbers advantage. That makes it difficult for us. We can't push forward. So I think generally with the Lokonga and Vieira, that has been our weakness. But you see the game did change when Odegaard came in. We had some good distribution of the ball. Another notable thing about this game, you look at it, our new signing, Trossard. Trossard in the first place played very well. He played very well, very, very well. You look at him, he can bring 3-4 players together, get in across, shoot, and I think he did very well. The only problem I've identified with Trossard is tracking back. He's tracking back while the team has no ball. I think that's poor. is only helping the team going forward. That's something I think Arteta will work on, because that's how we play. You have to track back. That's what made us send Pepe on loan, because he can't track back. And his tracking back defensively is poor. So I think that's a plus Trossard will improve. And if he does, I think it will be better. Though, if I was Arteta, we lost this game in the manner he did the substitutions. I'm not sure why he did substitute Partey. I'm hoping it's not an injury. I'm hoping it's just a normal rotation of players. Otherwise, if we had, leave alone Partey, if we had even El Neno on the pitch, I think we could be talking something. It would be different from what it is. Yeah.
We've seen Saka being too quiet, but Arsenal usually plays around Saka. Why was he so quiet today? Or maybe was it because he was being managed well by City defender, that is Ake?
You see, to do better, for Saka to do better, he needs Odegaard. Look at how he plays. Always Odegaard is aware of Saka. Minus Odegaard, Saka can't play, because Saka moves, he runs, Odegaard is there to support him. But look at who Saka was playing with. He's playing with Vieira, who can't even pass to him, who can't even support him. His physique is bad, so Saka has to fight on his own. He has the ball, Vieira is too far to collect the ball. He has the ball, now he has to try and get the ball to Nketiah. That becomes a problem. So it's not like he was kept quiet. Number two, I think Arsenal were not just into this game. I think they had some other options, like focusing on Europa League and probably the Premier League, because that is where our focus is. Looking at the targets Arsenal has targets to win probably the Europa League or win the Premier League or finish in the top 4 so that we play the Champions League football. That is the Arsenal's number 1 target. Probably any other comment I would want to make about the game is about Rob Holding and Saliba. You just seen what Saliba is made of. Just play it easy against Haaland. Play it easy. Just get the ball. Be very calm. You look at Holding. He was playing under pressure, always pulling down Haaland, trying to, especially on 1v1. And I think there Arteta was a bit clever to substitute him and bring in Saliba, who stabilized our defense, which was very good. Yeah.
This something like a setback for Arsenal. How do you plan to recollect yourself and move forward?
It's not a setback. It's not a setback. This is a cup tie. We are out of FA officially. Now, the only thing we need to focus on is Europa League. We need to focus on the Premier League, which we are on top of the table at the moment. And we have another match against Manchester City. We have a day with them to prove that this time we played with them, we were not at our best, but we can still come to our best and beat Manchester City any other time. Yeah.
Okay. Man of the match as we finish.
Let me give it to the goal scorer, because I think that was clever of him. Yeah.
Thank you.
Usikose kuponyeza kile kidude cha subscribe na ujue tunakupenda.